Welcome back, guys, to Pokémon Violet, the Indigo Disk, where last episode, descending into the Area 0 Underdepths, we began our exploration after a little reading, encountering stellar Terra-type Pokémon, whose defeat allowed us to progress past the solid crystal blocking our way forward. Reaching the end of the road, we found our quarry, Terapagos, as Kieran used the opportunity to throw a Master Ball and catch the legendary, before deploying it against us, with the battle won for now. Why? I thought if I just had Terapagos, if I had the hidden treasure of Area 0, it would make me stronger. I thought it'd let me beat Olizandri. Just woke up and we beat it up because of you. Kiki, that's enough. It's time to stop this. No, something's not right. Its threshold energy output is far too low. Not to mention the fact that it looks different from the illustration in the Violet book. So Terapagos isn't the hidden treasure of Area 0? No, I'm sure it is. We must be missing something. A way to transform it into the treasure. Which is why it came towards me. No? Of course, Terapagos has made a terrestrial energy. Kieran, you must terrestrialize Terapagos this instant. My hunch is correct. Terapagos will resonate with the energy from your Terra Orb, and the hidden treasure will finally reveal its true brilliance. Got it. I knew it! The Violet book was right! Terapagos in its fully awakened form. This is the hidden treasure of Area 0! Things are getting out of hand, Kiki. You should return Terapagos to its ball. Okay, come back, Terapagos. Oh. Huh? You won't go back inside. Why? He just refused Master Ball? There are layers of turtles here. Ah, Sinister's here. Its energy output is going haywire. We're all in serious danger if we can't bring it under control. I'm sorry, kids, but please, you need to stop Terapagos. Come on, Kiki, you need to do something too. We've got to get Terapagos under control. No, this wasn't supposed to happen. This is all my fault. Okay, thank you, Sinisters. Oh, yum yum, I'll drink you, buddy. Here it comes, then. So, do I want to hit it with Sludge Bomb first, so like it changes to something else? Terra Starstorm? Okay. Oh, big damage. Big healing. Big burning. It's using a barrier to reduce damage. In that case, terrestrializing your Pokemon might help. I know, but first of all, I want to see if I can change its typing, like the other guy did. But no. The burn doesn't do bad. Okay, do I want to terrestrialize... No, no, it's the Terra Raid rules. Well, I can't sleep you anymore then. Sinister's down now. I feel like getting Iron Hands to deal with the situation. Oh no, my Sinister's knocked out. This isn't good. It's just too strong. so much HP. That burns them more damage. Now is your chance. Use Terrestrialized Pokemon to strike back. Yeah, but if I was to Terrestrialize with, you know, me, could I actually beat this guy? Could I stay alive through the attack to make it worth Terrestrializing? Feels like a dumb move, but I'll go with what the game says at the moment. Okay, we held on. PJ, good job. Okay, we could try a Giga Drain this time. Oh no, I platform now, you stupid! You're the worst person to transform. Gonna knock me out now. Oh no, it's not super effective anymore. But it might make me flinch. There we go. How much health is that? Okay, we're okay. We can survive my black sludge. It's fine, as long as I've got Giga Drain. I can outpace this. Okay, unless I die. Because it was super effective all of a sudden. No, PJ. You what was super effective against you. That would be a good start. I just feel like using Iron Hands would be a very strong play. Right. Super boss. We're deploying win criteria. Do you think I'll survive a belly drum? Be funny if I don't. Earth power? That's pretty good, yeah. Also, you've got a counter. Oh, that's not good. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I can't survive a second earth power, I can tell you that. I could drain punch the guy, but I won't get first attack on. So, literally, if I want this to sieve, I only have one option. So I can survive 2 earth powers unless I get critically hit. Correct? You made me deploy my super boss. I'm wondering if the burn's going to take this shield down before I even get to. In fact, I slightly wonder if I can even gain HP from doing this. Yeah, I can't I? So it may have broke through the barrier, but I'm still one shot. Wait, what did he do? That's fine, I don't need that. What? Absorb terrestrial energy? It just went straight into another shield. It changed its type too. Oh, what? Put up another barrier to strength? Did he use the terrestrial energy absorbed to do so? You need to get in there and battle, Kiki. Olizandri is doing all the work. It's no good, I'm useless. Fine, I have max potions. Imagine if they blocked potions. That'd be great. Everyone would be very upset at the more casual side of Pokemon, which is, of course, going to be the most of the players. Right, this time I should be able to hit a really good Drain Punch. This way, crits. Takes out Iron Hands. Oh, no, you didn't. Did you really do this? I guess you got me. Hopefully one of these things doesn't fall on Kiki. Nice damage. Why, thank you. I try my best. Is there any visual indicator of what typing you are? I guess you just changed to a good defensive typing versus me. So if you resist fighting, what does that make you? Fairy, possibly? Flying? The thing is, I'm only good if I use Drain Punch. Not flying, that's for certain. Now, Olizandri, terrestrialize your Pokemon so it shines once more. I can't. I've got it. You don't understand. It's beating the crap out of me. I'm gonna try and keep Iron Hands for later. Okay, you have some bulk. You're no longer being super effective, did it? Never mind. Critical hit. Good job. Thank you, enemy. My special defense fell. 175 times 2 is 350. But my special defense has fallen. I can buff it. But I don't know if I'll be able to survive if I do. So again, terrestrializing isn't great right now. Okay, gone back to Terra Starstorm. Oh, okay. So nothing can survive that. So my bulky friends have died a horrible death. It's fine, I can terrestrialize. So it's strong against fire, but it's not... it's strong against... just as Ice Beam. At least I get to go first, right? And I've got a Focus Sash. Come on, bundle, wrap it up. There we go. Wasn't super effective, but... my terrestrial form. Once we get through our 3 attacks, we're still pretty good. Absorb terrestrial energy yet again. Surely it can't keep doing that over and over, though. Kiki, Olizandri's in trouble. You need to help him. But I can't help anyone. Let's do it together, buddy. I'm getting wrecked here. Comes Hydrapple. Super sweet aroma. Lower its evasiveness. Well, we're not really worried about that too much. Worried about it just putting up a shield and switching its elements every time. Okay, I'll help out too. Honestly, better late than never, I guess. The two of you need to clean this whole mess up. I'm guessing we're just going to be hit with the special star attack again. Let's make sure that Iron Hands is ready to go. Strategy. I bet Iron Hands is filled a bit. And the fact that it just has straight up an AoE attack. Wow, Iron Bundle can actually survive an attack from that? Is that dragon? What kind of... Yes! Yes, Hydrapple! I like it. Keep up. I'll be plan. Okay, so it's a typing that, of course, negates my ice attack. So, fire. I almost feel like switching into Iron Hands again now, because then you might use Earth Power. And then Hydrapple will be fine. Gonna critical your face off. Okay, now it's going with the AoE. But then it's because it didn't know I was in here. Okay, Apple Boy over here has kind of done some really good work. Just slowing down this guy. Need one more attack. Hydrapple's out. Oh, he has actually targeted me, so we're keeping Hydrapple alive by bringing out me. Strategy. That's actually what I intended to happen. Still in this Hydrapple, buddy. Bonk. I need that health, thank you very much. Oh, it put up an even more shield. Or did the shield... Nope. No, it ran out. It looks like it can't absorb any more energy or put up another barrier. Time to attack. Time to end this, you two. You have my permission to go all out. Let's go. We've got this. Oh, never mind. I've got this. You're not so much there, Kieran. Sorry, Kieran. It's just the way things are. Oh, the critical hit from the Dragon Cheer, maybe. Good job, Kieran. Maybe it'll go inside a ball now. I mean, I'm not going to not catch. I know I can count on you, Olizandri. You got this. I mean, I obviously shouldn't use a Master Ball in this scenario. What would be a good ball to catch you in? Friend Ball, maybe. I mean, Beast Ball looks flippin' cool. Oh, I feel like using a Beast Ball. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's the only one I've got. Well, pretty fancy. Sure. Yeah. Fails. It's all about design, right? I guess. This is a normal Pokeball. Yeah. Terapagos was caught. Well, I know a Master Ball can't contain him, so I better use a different one, right? Is it over? Is everyone okay? Yeah. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. Perfectly unharmed. I let my obsession lead you all into a very dangerous situation. It's simply inexcusable. I'm so sorry, everyone. You should be. You're completely fixated on this terrestrial stuff. You gotta keep your obsessiveness in check. Yes, you're absolutely right. I messed up too. I looked up to Olizandri for so long. I wanted to be like him so badly. I didn't know what else to do. Well, I guess I just have it in me to be like him after all. Finally I can let it go. Hey, you're really cool too. Look at the cool hair you've got now. I mean, I don't have any. Unless there's a big bald spot underneath that. But, I just... I swear, I've got such a silly younger brother. You finally let it go. Oh, you two must have been so scared. But you all shone brilliantly just now. You were truly dazzling. And in the end, our Olizandri even managed to catch Terapagos. So I think we can consider our little expedition to Area Zero good and finished. Time to head back to Blueberry Academy. Onwards. Thank you for the sub. Cheers, Viet. Phew. Finally home. I need to get in touch with Gita. No, scratch that. I need a publisher first. Hey, Olizandri. Look, I know I caused a lot of trouble for the League Club and everyone. I wanted to give everybody a proper apology. Including you, Olizandri. So, I'm sorry. And, I guess what I'm trying to say is... I want to make things right. So, do you think... we can start over from zero and be friends again? And we're gonna leave you two behind if you don't hurry up. Hey, indeed. Smooth grooves. And so the hidden treasure of Area Zero is found, caught, and completed. The Indigo Disk is now part of our collection of Pokemon, and our stories are complete. Of course, a post-game still awaits, and this is Olizandri from the future coming in yet again, because I didn't know it would happen at the time, unlike the base game, but of course there was copyright music in the credits. So we're going to be talking about that in a second as I put you back over to when I realized what was going on, the live me reacting to the end. So here we go. I don't know if it's allowed or not. It's Ed Sheeran again? What the hell? Get wrong with those guys. He doesn't belong. Anyway. Yeah, as soon as lyrics started, as soon as singing started, it was like, haha, copy music is here. Copy strike time. We have completed both DLCs. Or at least we've completed the main story of both DLCs, because unlike last one, where there were quests during, there weren't really quests during this adventure. We still need to get a 200 Pokédex entries done at this point in time. So that is one of our objectives, and we should be able to hopefully get that fairly fast if we start evolving. Mainly the starters that we've been grabbing. Obviously there must be more starters in the polar biome as well for us to get, and there's the canyon biome starters to grab too. I mean, there's this whole new little bit of Area Zero to maybe go and explore. That exists as well. We've got BBQ quests to do and level up a little bit more now. So just more content is to come. More catching is to come. And we're actually nowhere near completing our Pokedex by the end of this as well. We are seemingly quite far off. We were about like 160, where at the moment we can see the Pokedex numbers past the 230s. So at least 70 more Pokemon to catch. Now, the question is, how many starters are there from how many generations? Because if it's from every generation, every starter, then that's a lot of Pokemon just to evolve. So then the second question comes as to, have I caught pretty much most of the base Pokemon that aren't the starters at this point? It looks pretty much like it. Like I'd managed to go around and sort stuff out. I don't know if the biome improvements happened for anywhere, or happened for more than just starter Pokemon from what we've been getting. That is a big question in and of itself. But yes, 2 DLCs done, of which I quite like them. I like them in the way that I find them to be better than the base game, is the simple way to put it. In fact, I think they're generally kind of like my right time for Pokemon experiences as a whole. I'm not even kidding. Like, the shorter span of it and just, like, focusing on the catching, here's an area, go out there, and we've got, like, a more driven story than 8 gyms, etc. I actually like that more, like, by quite a bit. I like the short, sharp experience. We catch our Pokemon, we make our teams. It's just Pokemon condensed. Of course, it's coming on the back of you having lots of resources from playing a base game. But Pokemon condensed actually being short, sharp, and quick is quite a nice experience. Having a more involved story than what is, I feel like the 8 gym kind of badge, etc. structure is a little worn when you've got this kind of stuff going on. Having a more story-centric one, as I kind of learnt from Pokemon Legends Arceus as well, because that was just really fun. Went out there catching different mechanics. The battling wasn't exactly thingy. It's Celestial by remixed by Toby Fox. Original song written by Ed Sheeran. Yeah, there it is. I was like, that doesn't sound like Ed Sheeran. Not that I've actually listened to any Ed Sheeran songs. But I feel like a more, I don't know, could a more JRPG Pokemon be a better experience? This is like a question to me. I would love to see more Legends, that's for certain. And the DLCs that they're creating, when they're allowed to be taken off the leash a little bit, are pretty damn hot. So we'll see how this actually pans out for a lot of our future stuff. Anyway, do you think the music's over? Yes, it is. Of course, I should have hopefully had replacement music in the background like we did last time. I don't think we had a problem with that for the Teal Mass, did we? This is an announcement for the following students. Olizandri from Uva Academy. Miss Bria would like to see you in classroom 1-4. She has some important news to share with you regarding the terrestrial phenomenon. Stop singling me out. Alright, meow with Miss Bria. So literally, we just continue on straight away. I may as well see what's next. Oh, there's multiple things to do. So Amaris wants something. And the big boss wants something too. I mean, you're the main one. So what are we meeting up with in a classroom all alone? Hey, Olizandri, glad to see you. You feeling rested and recovered after our big adventure down the Underdepths? Yes. It was like 2 seconds ago. Oh, youth really is an enviable thing. I'm still feeling all wrung out despite having been back for a while now. But on to why I called you here. Since our return, I've been writing up everything we discovered on our expedition. Honestly, I've hardly slept. I obtained Gita's permission to turn it all into a book, but don't worry, I made sure to skip a few details and omit the names of those involved. Why not? I want royalties. So voila! A proof copy of the book freshly delivered from my publisher just for you. You wrote the book, but I did everything in it. We obtained a copy of Bria's book. A proof copy of the exploration notes covering the Area Zero Underdepths is filled with long paragraphs describing what happened along with Bria's thoughts. I behaved recklessly in the Underdepths. I don't know what we would have done if it weren't for you. You truly deserve a copy of this book. I just hope it's sufficient as an apology. But there was something else I needed to check with you. Would you mind showing me your Terra Orb, Olizandri? I thought as much. It's behaving just like Kieran's and Carmine's orbs. I think it might be because your orbs were directly exposed to the energy from Terapagos. Kieran and Carmine say that ever since the Underdepths, they've been able to terrestrialize their Pokemon without charging their Terra Orbs. Well, that's a nice quality of life feature. Actually, there's one more piece of news I should share with you related to those deepest depths. You know the Terarium core that hangs from the ceiling of the terrarium? Well, until now, I'd been keeping it topped up with a mixture of Paldean soil and water from the crystal pool in Kitakami. That's how we've been able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon on our academy grounds. But the other day, I tried adding crystals I collected from the Underdepths to that mix, and it caused the properties of the core to change. The result, Pokemon shining in rainbow colors have started appearing all over the terrarium. And they had the Stellar Terra type. Thanks to this, my research into terrestrial phenomenon is shining brighter than ever. Stellar type terrestrialization grants a boost to moves, but only once per move type. After you use a move, no other moves of that same type will get a boost. In Terra Raid battles, all moves will be boosted without limit, though. Oh, and there was one last thing. A man in a blue suit was looking for you over by the entrance to the academy. That's all I have to report for now. Thanks for setting aside some time to chat. I'm off to pay a visit to my publisher, so I'll leave you to it. Next time we meet, I'll ask you for a good long look at Terapagos. Till then. So, the Stellar type by the look of it. Again, it boosts the power of one move, one type, one time. So if you've got a multiple type Pokemon with multiple type moves, you get that. But it also seems to retain weaknesses by the look of what we did on the Pokemon down there. So you can't change to a type anymore, which basically means you get boosted power, but you remain the same Pokemon versus being able to switch to maybe a defensive typing and dodge attacks throughout having your terrestrialization be a certain thing. Actually, let's stay in this room for the moment, actually. I mean, you said there's a guy at the entrance, so I'll go there first of all. We've got to look at the book, and we've got to look at Terapagos. We've got to look at our Terrapin. You're straight to box, have you? Where are you? Oh, you didn't go to an earlier box. Oh, I'll never find you now. There's no such thing as a search function. Didn't actually catch him. It was all a dream. I don't know where, like, legitimately, where are you? Oh, you did go to the last lot. Well, kind of. We got Ogerpon box 21. Okay, Stellar. Comes with Terra Starstorm. I would like to learn more about this move. With the power of its crystals, the user bombards and eliminates the target. When used by Terapagos in its stellar form, this move damages all opposing Pokemon. So, super group 1. 120 power of 100 accuracy, 5 of them. He definitely used 5 of them against me. Zen Headbutt, Earth Power, Water Pulse 2. So, it's a single target until we take you up. And I'm guessing you're very much a special attack build. Not so much. Very even stats as a whole. Actually kind of defensive, really, when you look at it. What pass moves did you learn? Rock Polish for Speed Step. Heavy Slam. Your normal typing. Does that even matter? You just change all the time. Ancient Parrot that may boost all the user stats at once. Rapid Spin 2. Got a variety of turtle moves. Terra Shift. When the Pokemon enters the battle, it absorbs the energy around itself and transforms into its terrestrial form. So it just goes straight, boom, into it. Which, of course, is the form we saw. What's the form that allowed you to just change your thing, then? Was that just you as a boss form? I guess so. Terapagos is added to our ranks. Right, we should also check out this book. Did I just go with the box again? Good job. Hey, it's a white volume. You seem to hear the director's voice echo in your head. Master Olizandri, this hardly seems to time or place. Wait, I'm not allowed to read it? Feels like I've been given it for some quest then, or something later. So you said someone in a blue suit? Snacksworth? God, it's scary, actually. Oh, would you look at the cut of your jib? You must be the one everyone's talking about. You're the Paldean exchange student, Olizandri, or my name's not Snacksworth. Yes, indeed, call me Snacksworth. I do love to see the young students putting some real effort into their self-improvement, especially the kids who really give their all for the old BBQs. I reward them with snacks. These snacks I make are very special treats, made just to the taste of certain Pokemon. With one of my snacks in hand, you may find yourself running into quite spectacular Pokemon. So come give old Snacksworth the latest whenever you've been hard at work on those BBQs. Let's see if you've been chipping away at those BBQs or not, Olizandri. Heavens to Betsy, you've gone and completed 10 solo quests. I say you've earned yourself one of my special snacks. Lunala treat. A snack made from ingredients favored by the legendary Pokemon Lunala. There's a Lunala treat. You know Lunala, frightfully rare that one, not your run-of-the-mill Pokemon. Speaking of Lunala, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger fella. I was on a fine sandy beach in Paldea, gazing out at the sun as it set out into the sea. Looking at the sun really reminds you just how small you are as one person, you know? I was getting all sentimental as I watched the light slipping away. This is like what the average actual like Pokemon fan that played from Gen 1 looks like now. Yeah, totally. It hadn't yet disappeared when suddenly this great crescent moon blew before my eyes. It was just old now. It was only there for an instant, so it was hard to get a good look. But I'm sure that silhouette belonged to Lunala, or my name's not Snacksworth. I loves that snack you have there, so you might just have a shot at meeting it too. If you run into old Lunala, you be sure to give him my best. I've definitely completed more than this. I did 20. Okay, we're going to get a lot of rewards right now. Cub Fu treat. Oh, there's a Cub Fu treat. Just have legendaries. It's fine. Eat them. You know Cub Fu. Frightfully rare, that one. Not your run-of-the-mill Pokemon. Speaking of Cub Fu, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger fella. I was adventuring off in Paldea when I saw Cub Fu training. I ambled right up to it and asked, "Oh, hard work training, are you?" Well, the two of us got on like a house on fire. We trained together for a time until Cub Fu seemed to be itching to move on. But it left me a gift. It plucked up a haul of the bamboo sprouts that grew nearby just for me. It loves that snack you have there, so you might just have a shot of meeting it too. If you run into old Cub Fu, be sure to give it my best. I've definitely done 30. Okay. Articuno! Oh, the best one! Oh, there's an Articuno treat. You know Articuno. Frightfully rare, that one. Not your run-of-the-mill Pokemon. Speaking of Articuno, I do recall this one time. Yes. See, I found this lovely pond up in the snowy peaks of Paldea and I decided to go for a dip. Hankering for a bit of cold water swimming. When, would you believe it, Articuno comes swooping down from the nearby waterfall and starts flying out about above me, singing away! I was tickled pink I was, went on merrily singing with Articuno even as the sun set and the moon rose. Before I knew it was morning again. It loves that snack you have there, so you might just have a shot at meeting it too. If you run into old Articuno, you be sure to give it my best. Okay. How many solo quests do you reckon I have done to get, like, I haven't even reached the 12,000 I wanted to get. In BBQ points. Spectrier? Frightfully rare, that one. Yeah, we know. I was off hiking around Paldea's peaks for a bit of fun, mountain climbing being a bit of a hobby. I was taking my sweet time meandering up some mountain paths dotted sparsely with trees. I came upon this old ruin on the path, covered in vines, and I thought to myself, now doesn't that seem as good a place as any to take a rest? I'd no sooner drawn close for a look than this black shadow of a Pokemon appeared. Spectrier had been sleeping inside. It popped its long face out and scared the spirit out of me. It loves that snack you have there, so you might just have a shot at meeting it too. Sure. I've definitely done 50. I wonder how many you have to do to get all these treats. Latias. Maybe you only get certain treats if you're on one version and certain treats on the other. I was off enjoying a spot of backstroke in the sea to the south of Paldea at the time. I'd been going on for a good while, so I'd come to feel a bit tuckered out and in need of a rest. Came ashore to rest on the sand in the shadow of some cliffs. When you won't even believe it, there's Latias just right there before me. Our eyes met and it gave me a jolly little smile, then it flew off again out of sight. It loves that snack you have there. How'd you know? It didn't even gauge apart from like, I don't know. course, we've done 60. Cobalion. Oh, there's a Cobalion treat. You know Cobalion. Frightfully rare, that one. Not your run-of-the-mill Pokemon. Speaking of Cobalion, I do recall this one particular encounter. Yes, yes. Although one of my adventures in Paldea when Cobalion just pranced on down from a cliff. I was really flummoxed at first when it stopped right before me. Maybe it was just pausing to stare because my face looked so funny. Anyway, that old Cobalion started to stroll away, so I followed and it led me to a famed waterfall. I tried to say thanks, but old Cobalion just dashed off into the bamboo grove. Cool as you please. It loves that snack. I bet it does. Now I'm thinking, how many legendaries are there? Because I don't know the number. Because we could be here for quite some while. Kyogre? I'd like to think it only gives us one side of legendaries. But it must give us more of the birds, right? You know Kyogre, frightfully rare. Speaking of Kyogre, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger fella. I was on another one of my adventures around Paldea when I spotted these odd rocks in the sea. I thought to myself, now snacks worth. Those are going to be those famous rocks said to bring riches, so I figured I might as well squeeze my eyes shut real tight to make a wish on them. After a few seconds, I opened my eyes, and what would appear in front of those rocks but Kyogre? Just big and blue and brazen as you please. Now, that was a shocking day. Make no mistake. It's just bizarre. Heavens to Betsy. 80. And there's a Verizon treat. You know Verizon. Frightfully rare, that one. Not your run-of-the-mill Pokemon. Speaking of Verizon, I do recall. I tell you no lies, I simply come across Verizon, or whatever its name is pronounced as, resting among the trees one day while I was on one of my adventures around Paldea. How many legendaries are just hanging out here? And how is this man this lucky? What trees they were, all done up in this mysterious patterns like I've never seen. We stayed there a good while, me and Verizon, gazing at one another twixt those fanciful trees, but that old Verizon, it didn't run off, just gave me this curious look, you know. So I sat there and told him about my adventures, and it listened with a kindly air the whole time. Sure it did, guy. I think you're making this stuff up. Till I try one of the snacks and finds out it's true. It's the eyebrows, is it? Done 90. Zapdos. Was it a shocking encounter? Speaking of Zapdos, I do recall this one particular encounter. I climbed right up to the tippy top of one of those lighthouses you've got in Paldea, and I was taking a view looking over a distant city. When, would you believe it, the heavens broke wide open and rain started pouring down on me. I thought I'd better get out of that mess in a hurry, so I turned to head down again. And the whole sky lit up like a huge crash of lightning, and Zapdos came flying out of nowhere. He blew right by me quick as a flash. He loves that snack you have there. Sure thing. We've done 100 solo quests. Zekrom. I don't think I've ever had that one. Maybe have I? I don't know what it is. I set out from Mesagoza, thinking I would walk all the way out to Artisan from there. I was making fine progress when this great black shadow streaks across the sky to the east. I was consumed with curiosity, that's for sure, so I climbed real high to try to catch a better look, and wouldn't you know it, there was Zekrom! I stared up at it like a country lad seeing his first city, and it came down to land right near me. We watched one another for a time. I couldn't help but bask in how magnificent Zekrom is. It loves that snack you have there. Do you just give it any old snack and it just liked it? Are they all the same snack? Terrakion. How long are we going to be here? Oh, there's a Terrakion treat. You know Terrakion, frightfully rare that one, not your run-of-the-mill Pokemon. Speaking of Terrakion, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger fella. Now, it was just a regular day, and I was out doing a bit of my beloved rock climbing, as I'm wont to do. I made it up quite high. When I turned around for a breath, I could just make out Cortondo in the distance off to the south. I was simply standing there admiring that view, when next thing I knew, Terrakion had plonked down for a sit right beside me. Perhaps it was simply at loose ends. It sat with me for a time, we ate some snacks together. It loves that snack you have there. This character has more dialogue than the entire script for referee. Well, the most NPCs in Pokemon to begin with anyway. Moltres. Oh, there's a Moltres treat. You know Moltres, frightfully rare that one. I keep repeating the repeat dialogue as well. Biet gives another sub. Thanks very much. I was off doing a spot of rock climbing over in Western Paldea at the time. The weather was sure something else that day. Sandstorms were kicking up the whole desert. My mouth was as sandy as the ground. I was about ready to call it quits when Moltres appeared in a blaze of glory, so bright you could see it through the blowing sands. I don't know if it meant to cheer me on, but it certainly did, and I completed my climb that day. It loves that snack you have there, so you might have a shot at meeting it too. If you run into old Moltres, you'll be sure to give it my best. By the way, these have to be done as solo quests, so you can't do them as like... Does that mean you can't do them as in like online with a group of people? Because they're still solo quests, but you can do them together. Huh. 130. Lugia. Oh, there's a Lugia treat. You know Lugia, frightfully rare that one. Not your run-of-the-mill Pokemon. Speaking of Lugia, I do recall this one particular encounter. I was paddling in the sea off Paldea, enjoying a leisurely backstroke through those crystal waters. But it was a real frigid stretch of sea, you understand? Didn't take long in that water before it started to lose all the warmth in my body. I was shaking like a leaf by the time I found an island and crawled ashore. What should appear before me but a great whirlpool heaving in the sea, and whoosh! Out of it comes Lugia itself. I was knocked flat on my backside in the shock of it all, so delighted I forgot I was even cold. It loves that snack you have there. How'd you survive? How'd you survive? Oh, I don't have any more special snacks. If I did one more group quest. Says you're doing fine. Oh, wait. Wait. So is it up to a certain amount of solo quests? And a certain amount of online quests? I don't know. We could come back a little bit later and see. So it does seem like you definitely need to do group quests to be able to get more of these to spawn. That's a thing. That is indeed a thing.